No. Hello, what is going on?
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
How's the week been so far? We're almost to Friday.
Good. Nope, she's not
Hi.
talking to you, baby.
She won't bother me. She can join. Um, Sweet. Well, let's jump into it. How's the week been so far? Feeling good?
Yeah, can't complain.
Perfect. How are you feeling? We're 30 days in, which is crazy because it feels like it's been like a week. But
I know.
how do you feel settling into the team, into the culture?
Not bad. I mean, no complaint.
I feel like kind of getting the hang of things, feeling a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Very comfortable. I know it's gonna throw me a curveball once I get into like the IGs and stuff because it's like a total different atmosphere. But
Yeah,
other than that, I pretty have everything else down packed.
beautiful. Good, good, good. Any, I would say with culture and like kind of vibing, any challenges you're seeing? Do we feel like, the team has been welcoming? Do you feel, excited about the team as a whole?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, the only one thing that like threw me for a loop, and I haven't talked to her yet about it, so I don't want it to come off as like gossipy or anything. Baby, calm down with the ball. Um, I went privately to someone, and that person went, and I know Alyssa's my sister-in-law, so like it's open. Everybody knows that her and I are sister-in-laws. But when she called me, I think it was like 2 days ago or something, and she was like, "Hey, I didn't know that you had to get physical therapy and you had to do this, this, and this." And I was like, "I haven't told you yet." I was like, the only person I only told one person. So then that person went and kind of told like my medical stuff to Alyssa without me actually telling Alyssa first.
Yeah.
So that just threw me for a loop because I mean,
Yeah. As it was.
I don't yeah I don't know, but yeah,
Okay. Can you share the person?
It
it
was
was
me.
Sarah.
Oh,
It was
Sarah.
me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lissa was asking how she could help, and she let me know that you got electrocuted. And I was like, oh my God, with everything else she has going on,
Yeah.
physical therapy. So I apologize for that.
No worries. She just didn't know anything.
Not know, I'm sorry. And because I know she got to me so quick, and she's like, she got electrocuted. She doesn't know what's going on. I'll keep you in the loop. And I was like,
Yeah.
she doesn't catch a break, does she?
Yeah.
I that one.
No, it's totally fine. I meant to talk to you about it anyway, just because I just didn't tell her anything yet.
Cool. So learning. Don't share information, even with family members. When did you get electrocuted? I didn't hear about that.
2 days ago.
Jesus.
I
I
was in
mean,
the hospital and then I had to go back yesterday because of complications. And then today I'm feeling good, but yeah.
what happened? If you want to share, you don't have to.
No, it's fine. I was prepping my stuff for the next day for work and I unplugged my computer charger and the extension cord, I guess, like sparked without me knowing and it electrocuted my finger. And then from like a couple minutes, the pain and everything started to rush up my arm and my upper back. And then I have a heart condition. So then my chest started to hurt. And I was like, I really need to get this checked out.
Okay.
And so my muscles around my heart are spazzing. So I have to actually pick that up today, my muscle medication for around my heart because
Jeez.
of it. Yeah.
That's such a fluke thing. I've never
Okay.
heard of that happening.
Yeah, trust me, the jokes were endless while I was in the hospital from the doctors because they're like, "How?" And I was like, "It's just me."
It's just the way that the life goes. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, that's crazy. Well, keep me posted. Let me know if you're doing okay. If there's anything that we need to do to help, let me
Yeah.
know. Okay, sweet. Outside of so far, what do you feel like since you started to now has been like a big area of like improvement or success for you?
Getting out of my comfort zone for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Can you elaborate?
Um, I mean, this is nothing that I've ever done before. I mean, I have my degree in education, so I've been a teacher for little ones, and that's kind of been what I've done for a while. So this in general, like learning about the fitness and like seeing how people are like die hard for this type of stuff. It's just totally different. It's just like a complete different atmosphere for me. So,
Okay.
and then just like DMing people constantly, that's just different for me as well, instead of talking to a class of 18, 3 and 5-year-olds.
Yeah, 100%. So just really getting comfortable with doing something uncomfortable and doing something completely different. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you feel good in your role? Do you feel like this is
Oh
chaos
yeah.
or okay? Good.
No, it's fine.
Okay. Yeah, the DM side can be a little crazy when you first start. There's a lot to learn, and every platform has like a different variation of the script or how we ask
Yeah.
questions. And so I know it can feel a little overwhelming. So we expect the first month to be a little chaotic, for lack of a better way to
Yeah.
put it. Just a lot of learning and getting comfortable. So all good there. Any areas that you're like, man, I really still need some help or some training here, or I really want to learn more about this?
Um, I guess it would really be, I feel like once I'm in the IGs, I think that's where I would be like, okay, like I really need the help from. But so far I'm pretty good. It's just the sucky part is like pitching people and then like just waiting. And I've pitched like 3 people and I'm just waiting for them to tell me what times work so I can just book them. That's the most annoying part, but that just comes with it. I mean, there's nothing, it's out of my control
Yeah.
with that part. It's definitely the ball's in their court, but no,
So
so
really,
far it's good.
okay. So the Instagrams obviously will be, it's gonna be, it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a little fast. It'll be a little, interesting. With it just
Yeah.
ads account, I think that will be a little bit easier to kind of absorb for the next couple days. So we'll get you some shadowing, some trainings, and obviously I think the goal, Sarah, would be like by end of the weekend, middle of next week, everyone's kind of comfortable or getting more comfortable in the IGs. So
Mhm.
big focus will be Instagrams. That'll be the fun stuff. And then at that point, it's really just about finding your rhythm, your routine to be able to
Mhm.
run and bounce between multiple accounts. Um, what was I gonna say? Any areas that you're like, any accounts that you feel like you need refreshers in, or anywhere that you're like, I've only been in here maybe once or twice, could do that again.
I guess it would be VSL.
Okay. Yep. We can do that. Feeling good. LinkedIn, TikTok, Facebook, all pretty solid routines. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time in there. We're good to go. Okay, so just via solid Instagram. So we can definitely do that.
Yeah.
Sweet. Any areas of concern, challenge, anything that you feel like I should know about?
Mhm.
Cool. Sweet. Let's talk about numbers. So obviously we're waiting on that first official booking. So where we like to see kind of the first 30 days is about a 0.1 call booking per hour and a 0.05 call books to call close, which we're just in month 1 today. I think is exactly your 30-day mark. Maybe tomorrow is your exact 30-day mark, but one of these days. So we are still waiting on that first booking. I think the big focus is just going to be getting that routine down of follow-ups and casting a wide net and just getting those bookings up. So I would say between now and the next 30 days, so between now and your 60 days, I'd like to kind of see us get to that like 0.2 call booking per hour range, which I absolutely think we can do, especially since we'll be in Instagrams this next month. So goal I'm going to have on your radar would be like a 0.2 call booking per hour, and then getting some closes in. Just a couple.
Okay.
Good quality. Obviously, that's on the closing team, so trust me, I'm working with them. But making sure we've got good quality coming through. But now that you'll be in the Instagrams kind of starting this next week, moving forward, I think we've got a much better opportunity for good volume of bookings for sure.
Okay.
Cool. Anything else you feel like you want to chat on?
No, that's really it. Oh, I do have a question. So for my on my homework board, there's it's like under like the 30, 60, 90 days. So like the mission first, act first, truth first. So I've done the act first and I think the truth first. I gotta go look. Hold on.
No, you're good. if
It
you,
just but what threw me off is that I know Paige wrote in there that she wants me to write about every single employee. I don't know every single employee personally like that. I've only wrote about the DMers and the people that have reached out to me personally that I've had conversations with. Is that good?
I would say let's do DMers, closers, VAs, and I can kind of give you the rundown of each person's role if you'd like that. And then I would like to get you and Shane both scheduled to attend like a VA meeting so you can kind of see the ops department, what they do, what they're responsible for, and then same thing with the coaches. I know that's always something we want to focus on in the first 90 days is like seeing each department. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's why it's the hard project. You've got 90 days to do it is to hopefully get to know some of the team. What I would do is, yeah, attend a coaches meeting. I can get Alex roped in on that. She's our coach manager. Those are Tuesdays at 9 Central and Wednesdays at noon Central, I think, right after our meeting. So I think they're like 45 minutes long. So if you want to pop into any of those and just kind of like ask questions to the coaches, get to know the team, that can be super helpful too. But I would say
Okay.
definitely DMers, closers, VAs. Coaches, we can kind of dabble in to see if you know anybody.
Okay.
Once you have those done, what you can do is just tag me and Sarah or let us know, send that to us, submit that to us. We'll review it. And then once we're done reviewing, I'll send it to Paige to review. And then you'll be, all checked off on that regard.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
Easy peasy. Cool. Yeah, let's get you into some of the meetings though. VA department has meetings Fridays at 10:15. So if there's ever a time where you're like, hey, this week I can definitely attend the VA meeting, I'll let Kimmy know and she'll send an invite to you so that way you can attend to see what they're up to. They're the powerhouses. They do all the back end
Yeah.
stuff. They do all the social media and the contracts and the support and all of that. And then the coaching team obviously just works with the client. So
Right.
yeah, I'll get you into some of those meetings and get you getting to know the team. That's usually the hardest
Okay. Yeah, because I was like,
one.
not everybody.
Yes, don't know everybody. That's okay. Yeah, let's work on that. So I'll get with you one-on-one to see kind of like weeks and days that work best for you and when you can attend those. And then
Okay.
I'll get you set up with Alex and Kimmy who will get invites to you for, one of those meetings too.
Okay.
Beautiful. But I do appreciate you working on the homework board too. I see you kind of like
You're
constantly
welcome.
on that homework board. So appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Sweet. So recap wise, I just really need to, get some bookings under our belt. It sounds like we're getting a lot more comfortable, getting, the routine, the rhythm down, which is great. We can get you more training in VSL for sure. And then obviously IGs are on the horizon. And yeah, for the next 30 days, the goal is just going to be seeing you kind of come to your own and good communication, good collaboration with the team, and getting some bookings.
Sweet.
And hopefully some closes too. We want those closes to come through as well.
Yeah, well, of course.
We want that commission too. Sarah, anything you want to add?
No, I think you're doing really well. You're one of the first ones to respond if you get tagged. You're on it. You're making sure that you see all the messages. That's huge. You're in the group chats. You're asking questions when you have questions, which is amazing because you grow from questions. Your conversations, I've looked at some of your conversations and they're really flowing. They're not robotic. They're not, what's your goals? How soon do you want? They're more, hey, that's really awesome. You give them feedback to what they say, and then you jump into the next question. And that's what we kind of want to see. So that's good that you're putting your personality in there. That also tells me that you're getting more comfortable and you know the script, so you know what to ask next. So
Okay.
that's definitely.
I do have a question.
Yeah.
Speaking of scripts or like just DMing or conversations or whatever. There was a woman who messaged in LinkedIn and she just like immediately, I think I just followed up it with like a podcast or something. And she was like, love it. Yeah, like let's get on a call immediately. And I didn't ignore that. I was just like, absolutely, we could definitely do that. But then I just went into asking the questions because there was no questions asked. So was that fine to ask the questions first and then if like she's legit, then book a call because she just wanted to just talk immediately?
100%. So a lot of people are super eager, which is awesome. Love that. That's great. But she could be like a relationship coach or something like completely left field that we wouldn't find alignment to. So I always say like, if they're eager, that's awesome. Let's get them booked, but we still need to know some of the
Okay.
answers to the question. So yeah, definitely made a right move by, hey, love that you're eager to talk. Definitely can set you up. What are your goals with your business? And just kind of like pivoting to the rest of the conversation.
Yeah. Okay.
You can also that, hey, can I ask you a few questions? That way, when we get you on a call, we can talk more about your overall goals and the program versus, already that I can just ask right here.
Okay. Okay. Sweet.
Yeah, you can always frame that. I think Shane had one question like that yesterday too. If somebody, he was like maybe halfway through the script and the person was like, well, let's just get on a call. You can just let them know too, like, hey, your time is valuable. I don't want to, I want to make sure that if we do get on a call and spend, an hour together, that I'm not wasting your time. So if it's okay with you, I just have a couple more questions. I want to get to know you, get to know about you first before we get that call set up. But I'm super pumped to see how eager you are to get this thing going or something like that. And then, continue this.
Okay.
Yep. Cool.
Okay. Sweet.
Great. Perfect. Any other questions?
I saw somebody screenshot this morning, but I think it was a dude that somebody wanted to get on a podcast or like be a guest on a podcast with Chad. I think that person was a dude, but I've also had a woman reach out too. I think it's from Facebook. I think she messaged on Facebook that said, hey, I've reached out like a while ago to Chad. He said that he was definitely like down to get me on as a guest on a podcast. I'm trying to see how that is. She's trying to get on a podcast again. I didn't respond yet because I just didn't know what to say.
Yeah, send them to support. So send them the support email because Sabrina is actually going to be the one that like sets up all of Chad's like podcasts and all the ones that he gets on. He does have a goal to like get on X amount of podcasts per month. So we love that if we want to get on podcasts or have them get on our podcast. But I would just send them the support email and just say, hey, actually, I do all of my podcast scheduling through one of my assistants. So if you email, our support team here, they'll be able to kind of work with you on scheduling something like that. And then that gets past Sabrina and she can handle all the back end stuff.
Okay.
Cool.
Great. That's it.
Awesome. Well, I think you're doing really well. I definitely appreciate the energy you bring to the chat. I can definitely see the groove you're getting into and the rhythm you're getting into with the DM. So I think now we just focus on casting a wide net, getting some calls booked.
Okay.
Cool.
Sounds
Awesome.
good.
If you ever have any questions, comments, concerns, my door's open, Sarah's door's open. So come on.
Absolutely.
Awesome. All right, love, enjoy the rest of your day and I will chat with you guys soon.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.